All right, so before we get into this, I just want to let everybody know this was a raw reaction, and I just wanted to make something clear that the deal will be finalized in the near future. It has not currently been finalized. So, I just wanted to make that clear.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the...
So, if you haven't heard the big news coming out of Auburn today, Derek Mason has just been hired as Auburn's new defensive coordinator for at least the 2020 season. I don't know the contract, but this is the biggest hire we have made so far. We just hired Jeff Bobo too. I believe we hired an offensive line coach. But this is the most important hire we could have made after Kevin Steele had been let go. Because our defense is the name of our team. And with Brian Harsin, we knew our offense was at least going to be decent. What we did not know was who was going to be leading our defense. Because obviously Kevin Steele has had wild success at Auburn as a defensive coordinator. Sure, he's had a little bit of an inconsistency at times, but we've usually had great talent. Now, Derek Mason's also an incredible defensive recruiter. When he was at Stanford, he was leading incredible defenses, top 15 defenses, and this is incredible because I didn't know if we were going to get a good defense coordinator whatsoever. This is the biggest news we've heard since Brian Harsin was hired a couple weeks ago, and this is the best hire we could have possibly made. Now, the hire I'm slightly less ecstatic about is Jeff Bobo. I'm not necessarily super excited, but I'm happy we at least got a guy who was going to lead our offense consistently. Last year, his offense was like terrible. It was like 23.5 points per game, but at least when he was at Georgia, he had consistency as being an offensive coordinator who runs the ball a lot. I want our team to be a power run team. Now, I don't want to line up in the power I and run the ball up the middle and not go outside the numbers. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that because we know Brian Harsin's system. He uses all 53.5 yards of the field. But this is also a good hire. It's obviously being outshined by Derek Mason because Derek Mason was the hottest commodity on the defensive coordinator market. And it's incredible that Brian Harsin was able to pull him away from teams like LSU and all those schools that were looking for defensive coordinators, especially since Auburn has shown to be a total shit show these past few years as far as within our program. But Brian Harsin, being the guy he is, obviously brought in a great defensive coordinator, a solid offensive coordinator, and Derek Mason might be able to save our recruiting class. Jeff Bobo, also very good, recruiter. I just said it like 30 seconds ago. But obviously also a good recruiter. From what my dad told me, he's a quarterback whisperer, which is great because Bo Nix sometimes looks like Helen Keller out there on the football field. So that's obviously going to be great. And honestly, I'm ecstatic. I want at least 10 wins next year now because of our staff. Our staff is incredible now. Now, obviously, we still have to get a good quarterback coach. I don't know if we've hired anything like that. I want to keep Cadillac. So these are things that obviously need to improve, but this is a great start. War Eagle. Selena, go! Oh. Stop!